Intrigued really, because obviously we lost to them earlier in the season. They had obviously a little run, obviously getting promoted and everything. But yeah, as I say, intrigued to see what's going to happen tonight. They've obviously had a bad run recently. So fingers crossed, like we've got the likes of Sargent and everybody available. We can send them home crying, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, you mentioned that first game of the season. Do you think this is almost an opportunity to see how far Norwich have come?
That is a good point. But to be fair, it's not been like smelling the roses, as they say. It's been a bit tricky, up and down, but hopefully we can find some consistency going into the last part of the season. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a lot better result than what it was earlier in the season.
Yeah, true. Do you think there's any chance they can make the playoffs?
It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of good teams around us, really playing some really decent football. But yeah, it's going to be one of them ones where we're going to scrape in or we're going to just miss out. We have got the ability in the players, but it's just if they cohese together and go from there. But yeah.
Can I have a score prediction for today?
I'm going to say 3-1 Norwich.
Well, hopefully we get a result. It's going to be tough, but you know, against Oxford, they're near the bottom of the table. They're going to be a tough opposition, aren't they, Dad?
Yeah, they're going to be tough. You know what we like. I think we're going to do 2-0. But whenever you say that, you just know it's not.
They're kind of impossible to predict at the moment, aren't they?
I just wish we could have a clean sheet for once. Because we just seem to be struggling having a clean sheet.
Of course.
Conceding too many goals. All right, we're knocking a few in. But if we could just stop conceding, we might actually start turning around a few good results.
That's
and
true.
We're dobbing out now for the rest of the season.
That's a blow, isn't
it? That's a real blow. It's gutted about that.
It feels like the injuries are getting a bit out of hand now, doesn't it? With the number of them that they've had. I mean, is it just bad luck or?
I think it's just bad luck. Really. I don't think it's anything to do with the training style. I think the manager is pretty sound. I would like to stick with him. I know some people are saying, you know, the style of football is not good, but I think when you change so much, it's such a radical change from what we were to what he wants us to do. It's a similar sort of Fark thing, isn't it?
It's going to take time, isn't it?
It'll take time because under Fark, you know, we didn't do that well in the first season. Second season, we did really well, and we absolutely, you know, did everyone over.
Exactly.
It's going to take time to gel, and that's the thing. People want us to get promoted, but we're not. We don't want to get us to get promoted.
Not yet, not this season.
I don't think you're alone there.
I think next season, watch this space. We're gonna, we'll be the force to reckon with.
Definitely. If Sarge doesn't go this summer, hopefully he stays.
That's probably quite a big hurdle to get over. But can I have a couple of score predictions from you two for today?
I'm going 2-0.
I'm going 1-0.
Good stuff.
Come on, you yellows.
2-0, I reckon.
Sargent and Nunes, you said, didn't you? Free kick.
What do you make of Oxford? Do you think this is the sort of game Norwich should be winning?
They've done us over once, haven't they, already? So
that's true.
It wouldn't surprise me if we didn't win it, but we should be winning. Season over, I reckon, if we don't, mate. What do you think?
What do you make of sort of the playoff picture? Do you think there's any chance Norwich can make it in there?
I reckon so.
Just scrape it, like last year, We'll see,
You said 2-0. Can I have a score prediction from you?
1-0 Norwich, Sargent.
Good stuff. I think we take that.
Frustrating. I think we've been there before, haven't we? Once or twice. I don't think we're a million miles away from where we need to be, but teams that are well drilled and sitting behind the ball, we just sort of struggle to break down. He looks like he's bought signings, hopefully to give a different dimension to that, and he's been quite unlucky with the fitness of them. So we're a long way from seeing the complete jigsaw that he's trying to build, but frustrating.
Don't take anything away from Oxford. Oxford really good, really tight, really just suffocated us really.
Yeah.
So we were stuffed.
Yeah, in terms of those sort of chances, do you put that down to, like you said, these still sort of building the style of play and the way that the team plays, or is it down to sort of a lack of creativity from the players at times?
I don't know. I think we created chances. I mean, we didn't work the keeper, and I think that often happens. We play and we look pretty, and we don't necessarily work their keeper.
Yeah.
It might be because teams sitting behind. I mean, the keeper's very, very well defended quite often by centre halves and so on. So it's quite difficult to get the shots in. And we were a little bit wasteful. We did get chances to shoot. We got a couple of players. Shanks, without a doubt, would have got one, possibly two earlier in the season.
Yeah.
But he doesn't take the chance. He doesn't pull the trigger when he would have previously done it.
Yeah.
But I think also today the ball didn't just drop. There was a couple that ricocheted. I think if VAR had been in play on that, there might have been a handball. At least one of the two was a handball.
Yeah.
But so it's like so many. We were going away a little bit frustrated, but not totally despondent, because I've always felt this is a year of building, a bit like the first Sparky year.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of young players coming through.
Yeah, of course,
there's a style of play that I think most fans would actually like, and we're just having to learn for that to gel.
And learn that actually playing it out from the back is what we're going to do. So stop complaining about it.
Yeah.
And keep the faith.
Yeah. In the short term, do you think it's possible for Norwich to get into the playoffs still, or is that a bit tough?
It's mathematically possible, yeah. But every time you get close, then there's another blooper or another injury or another setback. So, we shouldn't really, with the points we're on, be anywhere near it.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable that we are.
Yeah.
We're just still a little bit naive, unlucky with injuries, and I think most people, if somebody had said top 10, top 8 this year, you'd have probably taken it on a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
So there we go. Next year's going to be the one.
Yeah.
That's what
Let's hope so.
Frustrating. They were there to be beaten.
Yeah.
Didn't take our chances. We should have done. I don't think they even had a shot on target other than their goal. So yeah, frustrating.
Yeah. What do you put it down to? Is it a sort of lack of creativity in the team, or is it when they get those chances not putting them away?
I think it's a bit of both. We make a few chances, but we just can't put them away.
Yeah.
Don't look like it either.
Yeah.
To move the ball a bit quicker at times as well.
Yeah. Do you think if they had some of the players who've been out injured that they would have won that game, or is it a problem with most of the squad?
I think if we have a consistent team, we win the games.
Yeah.
I think the chopping and changing isn't helping us. But whether they would have made any difference, don't know.
Yeah, in terms of the bigger picture, is that playoffs gone?
It's hard to say it's gone while it's still mathematically possible, but we'll see what happens tomorrow in the other games. It's going to get tougher and tougher if we don't start winning.
Yeah, are you hoping to see a response on Tuesday night against Sheffield Wednesday? I suppose they sort of need to make a statement performance after the last two.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dropping points at Blackburn we shouldn't have done, and it feels like we've got 2 points when we should have had 6.
Yeah. Was there anyone who especially impressed you or disappointed you out there today?
Not overly either way, to be honest. Everyone was just kind of fairly steady, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Quite steady.
Yeah. Do you think there's a problem with the response to when they score goals? Because it felt like they scored, and we've seen that pattern quite often of them sort of sitting back rather than going for a second.
Not as bad as it has been, but again, same thing. It kind of felt like we were on the front foot, they scored, and it just kind of started from there.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of a poor show for them. Should have been 2 points lost.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what they were trying to do.
Yeah. What do you put the problems down to? Is it not really having enough creativity to create those chances?
I don't know. I think there's a bit of lack of confidence.
Yeah.
And no one seemed to know what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. Do you think they need to look a bit more sort of unified, a bit more like a team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of seem a couple of eyes, not we.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
was there anyone out there who impressed you or disappointed you individually, especially?
Sargent was always good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Couldn't really say a lot about the keeper because didn't really get a lot. But no, a bit frustrating sometimes with signs. I think.
Yeah.
He's sort of
that decision making sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. He's sort of takes too many sort of touch us himself instead of sort of passing it through.
Yeah.
But
yeah. In terms of the bigger picture, do you think Norwich can make the playoffs now, or is that a bit?
Don't want to see him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, I'll take this year as, if we get finished in the top 10, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then hopefully get the summer, get some new blood, or some, or even keep trying the young blood.
Yeah.
It might work. They get gel, more time they are together, then better they become.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.